All right, yo, we have got winners semis.
We good? Yeah,
yep.
we good.
Mishmash, aka the Duon Jason Wonder team. Sorry, Duon Jason Wonder team. Extra Jason Wonder screen. I can see it's see-through. Versus a newish team, the Olympic Games, Swithi and Ignis.
Yeah, I think their first time teaming was at over 9K.
I believe so.
They might have done it like for fun, but I feel like they want to be a consistent team now because Ignis used to team with Astra, but Astra's absence kind of led him into, you know, wanting to find a new teammate, and why not Swithi, man?
It's interesting because Swithy's kind of somewhat famously been against doubles up till now. It's just not his game.
Yeah, but he's been picking it up now. He's kind of getting into the groove, and he does really good, I mean.
No, I mean, his skills carry over, and I'm starting to wonder if that's what's sort of sweetened him up to the idea.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've got the classic starting mishmash split right now. They always like to start by splitting up the game, sizing up their opponents, and then melding the game plan around what happens in those first few seconds.
Yeah, pretty much playing that isolation game, trying to fill them out one-on-one, and then they can follow up team combos a little later on in the game.
Exactly. Sweeten them up and knock them down.
No way, they sort of like to play that one-on-one, sort of that mini micro-neutral.
I just want to go with Ignis. Great work from his advantage there. Great roll read with Bear. And gets a relatively early kill on Little Mac with just over 45 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, just a really nicely placed Nair off stage just to get him off, give him real quick.
Not only that, but the roll read they got him there when they were both in his advantage, that was a really nice back there. Really good decision making from Ignis.
And Smash taking them out.
Yeah. Right now, Swithi, the only man still standing on a full 3-stock lead.
Yeah, Swithi has to play really safe right now and, you know, just go more of that campy Sonic style. Try to stop tank as much as he can, not get hit by one of these really hard-killing moves that both Game & Watch and Mac have.
And Swithi does do a very good job of turning Sonic into a very, very slippery character.
He definitely can, but here he goes. He gets caught up by
well, there's always points you're vulnerable, and recovery is definitely one of them.
Yeah. He's a middleweight, I think, like on the lower end of middleweight.
Yeah, lower end of middleweight. And they're actually doing, so given that Mishmash is such a strong team, they're doing a really good job taking an early lead. Ignis getting his second kill on Duon there with the classic down smash.
Well, I mean, Ignis and Swithi, this team is one of those new upcoming teams, but they have a really good chance, you know, maybe even a little down the line to actually be a really big rival to Mishmash.
Yeah, they're both PR. Swithy's got a very strong singles record. Ignis has both got a strong singles and doubles record, admittedly with Astra. But as I say, with Astra taking a step back from the scene, don't know if he's quit or if he'll be returning later.
But yeah, they seem to be liking this team regardless, so they might even stick to it, who knows. But we're pretty even right now, as I say that.
Yeah, Swithi takes that kill out.
They've got the stock lead, excellent edge guarding by Swithi.
Despite Swithi, again, being famously against doubles up to now, he's really been the shining star of this game one.
He knows how to take initiative, and here we go.
He also knows how to take Duon stocks.
It's a 3-stock lead right now.
Extra in the disadvantageous position right here.
Yeah, and this isn't something you want to be into. Given that you can die so easily, if they start pressuring you, which Ignis and Swithi know how to play aggressive really well, it's going to be sandwiched. And as you can see, he's stuck in this corner on the ledge.
All right, you're Extra. What's move one here? How do you take this back?
Look, I feel like you have to really just play that runaway game right now. Here we go. That was really risky, that grab, just because
it puts you in such a long animation,
But he was able to get out there. He noticed.
All right.
Great smash.
Step one complete. Take out Switter.
Yeah, but he still has a first stock.
And this is a problem because Sonic, despite, as you say, not being a very survivable character, you know, lower end and middle weight, he's so slippery that it's so hard to get damage on him. And the recovery is pretty damn good. So combine those two factors.
He has him off stage. This is very... Estra's on thin ice, but he's playing this really well. Ooh, great combo.
That was nice. I think it maybe forward throw into back air would have definitely killed there, but I think the what they did there
I like
was
what they went for, but I guess they kind of anticipated that would have killed because it's Game & Watch, but very close, very close.
Yeah, basically any like halfway decent hit they get from here on out is going to take out Game & Watch.
Extra's just trying to play hit and run, hoping that.
And there's that halfway decent hit. Game & Watch falls. Mishmash loses game one to the Olympic Games.
I've tilted through that to you. Pretty strong move, actually.
That was like not absolutely crushing, but it was surprisingly dominating for what you would have expected to see here.
Yeah, it will kill at those percents.
I mean, I would have expected this sort of game to go the other way, i.e. Mishmash gets that sort of lead starting off. That said, I've noticed that sometimes Mishmash can take like a game or two to sort of warm up, get started, assess their opponents.
Yeah, they might be just trying to, feel out the situation.
Well, I think, as I say, this is a new team composition. I think they've only played them in tournament once, so I think they are still sort of learning the ropes, so to say.
And this is a best of 5 set.
Yes, of course. A winner's
Yes.
semi.
Winner's semi. And the young shield break already. Sonic copying 35%.
And this is a lot more of an aggressive start from Mismatch here.
Yeah, they're trying to really turn on the gears right now.
They're doing a great job of using that Sonic Nair. This is a nice little crowd control for combo breaker move.
Yeah, it stays out pretty long, so you can just throw it out, kind of get the pressure off
It's
you.
got an omnidirectional hitbox.
Yeah, I like how you put that omnidirectional. Great up smash from actually just falling now.
Swithi trying to go in to save Ignis, and he actually is successful. He doesn't allow Ignis to get any offstage pressure there. I mean, that's what's been really good about Swithi's Sonic so far. He's just so fast he can get anywhere on stage pretty much instantly. He can just call out anything you do that's got even a slight bit of lag.
And what I think they're trying to do is right now is that they're actually trying to work around Swithi, because if you let Sonic dictate the pace of the game, you're going to have a really rough time. And that's why now, like you'll see, look at it. If you look at Extra, he's throwing out like up smashes, dash attacks very liberally.
I mean, at the moment, Swithi almost feels like, you know, on the 3DS version, the Dreamlight, not Dreamlight stage, the Megrim or something, like the Nest stage. We've got like that little bird fighter who comes around.
Yes.
Swithi kind of feels like that, but he's always only on Ignis' team.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that stage.
Yeah.
But here, guys, we say that Ignis on his last stock. Mishmash have not lost a single stock. They're 3 solid stocks ahead.
And it's what I'm saying about them taking
Make
a game
that
to
4.
get started. Oh, an
Make
extra
that
with
4.
the double taunt.
They're on the verge of a 6 stock.
This is going to be insane if they pull it off.
They're really, they're feeling much more comfortable. I mean, yeah, they've gone into, you know.
All right, and there goes the 6 stock, but 5 stock. All right, 4
Whittling
stocks
it
still
down,
pretty
so
impressive. Yeah.
Swithi, you know, just jabbing them away with that
Let
S
me finish a sentence. I mean, I know you got to go fast, but yeesh.
Evil.
Oh!
This is Evil Swithi we're talking about. You know that Evil Swithi.
Oh yeah,
does
the
not mess
evil
around.
Swithi.
Evil Swithi, this is a mess around.
Dark Swithi. Shadow the Hedgehog Swithi. Oh, and Ignis goes into save. It gets caught by the fishbowl.
Ignis is really like on his last.
Swithy's doing a good job focusing on Duon there.
Putting it on his last stock. That was an excellent go. I love that. He carried him all the way up to maximum.
Really? I did not expect to see this
He's
level
putting
of
in work, man.
level of ability in doubles from Switter.
I
and
think
Ignis
that's why he
with the
does it.
unfortunate miss. Yeah.
And that stuff is pretty unfortunate.
And I don't think that was intentional. I don't think that was a throw. I think Ignis did just stuff off his inputs.
I definitely think so. But
Yeah.
man, that was from Mishmash. That was really good. They were sort of bringing it back, actually. They had that little phase in like the last couple of minutes where they were really
the momentum
doing
did start to shift there, and I think if Olympic Games sort of had that sort of momentum from the start or even middle of the game, while they were 1 stock down instead of 2 or 3, they could have pulled it back, but it was a little bit of a case of too little too late.
It was alright until that up smash, the team kill up smash.
that definitely killed momentum in more ways than
Ignis
one.
sort of, I feel like, you know, you kind of get tilted. It's like,
Exactly.
we had the momentum and I messed up like this, and it's just like,
It was
then
both,
you kind of drop the input as well. You kind of get like spaghetti hands, if you want to call it like that.
It was both an up smash to Sonic and the team's morale. And it's taking a couple of seconds here to select the stage. I think Ignis and Arnell are also trying to compose themselves here. You know, that was a bit of a hard loss. They're starting to make the comeback.
They know they've got it.
All right, back in here. And the classic mismatch separation going on, although it seems that Olympic Games are actually able to seize the early momentum here, which was a huge factor in their earlier win and a huge factor in their last game.
They need to figure out a strategy to sort of shut down the pressure that was present in game 2, and I feel like they were catching up on it.
They were, but I feel that their
But too little, too late.
lack of comparative synergy compared to like the year-plus long team of Mishmash versus like the month-old at most team of Olympic Games is really showing as a weakness.
Yeah, Olympic Games play that maybe this might be their second to third tournament, I feel. Well, you know, these guys have been accomplished throughout the whole country, but they're still holding their own, which is amazing.
Exactly. I mean, the thing is about Mishmash, they're one of the teams, I mean, there are a couple more, but they're definitely one of the teams where your singles ability stops carrying you. You have to be a strong
I mean,
double
at this level, yes. Yeah, I mean, it is 2-on-2 for a reason. It's
exactly.
You need to play together. You need to help each other. You need to kill together. Everything. Do as much as you can together. That's what defines a good, great team.
Exactly. The double team that kills together stays together.
Yeah.
Oh, and a great recovery assist from Extra. Unfortunately, it does cost him a stop.
I don't know if you want to take that, because he kind of killed Game & Watch and Mario without that.
Well, so here's the thing. Like, On paper, I think that's a bad decision, yes. But in practice, considering how infrequently actually gets punished for that in our meta, I think it was the right choice. I don't know if it would be the right choice to go for it again, but that first time, it was definitely the right choice because it pays off for them far more than it doesn't.
Yeah, maybe sometimes you do have to do a little bit of that crazy stuff.
Well, sometimes you just gotta throw the statistics out the window and create your own. Like, yeah, sure, okay, if you're gonna be like, if the statistics say you're gonna be punished at like 50% of the time, but you only get punished for it 20% of the time because the scene's not as good as say America, then you're plus to go for it.
But it's actually seeming to look like it's a little more worth because he got him with a back air like 75 as you were giving us that explanation. And Game Watch is on his last stock right now.
Yeah,
sometimes, yeah, you do have to do that.
Ooh, extra with that crowd control up
just stops everything with that helmet. Man, he puts.
Is this the pause button? It's the Game & Watch pause button.
He really puts that move to good use. I mean, it's a great move, but the way it actually uses, I don't.
And Duon always making the best of Max, very little limited recovery. Sorry.
Yeah.
Even in the face of Swithi's very aggressive edge guard.
Yeah, he wants to get out of there. You know?
Maybe a little bit too aggressive, a little bit haphazard. I think Swithi's got to try and maybe pick us some moments a little bit with the edge guard, which he tried there.
Oh, excellent technique to the up B. But he gets.
Yeah, and good recognition from Ignis.
Yeah, great reaction, just running in right at the ledge. He knew he wasn't going to snap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the Soul, like, I think he's really, he's like, I think, like, I should have a compilation of just me recovering as Little Mac.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's just more amazing than any combos.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty true. Like, I mean, these Macs get really, really creative with, like, recoveries.
Yeah, they squeeze the absolute limit out of what can be achieved with the dual set.
It really makes you feel spoiled playing other characters with recoveries.
Why can't I recover with my like Tatsu and my Shoryu and Little Max does like tiny little piddly corkscrew and he gets back to the car?
I mean, that's the spirit of Mac. But underdog. And they are on the back foot right
Extras
now.
down.
So I say that
no stock to steal.
But I feel like Duon can
All
do
right,
this.
and yeah, now it's a 1v1. This is definitely in Ignis's favor. Sorry, not Extra's favor, but definitely doable for Duon.
Ignis is gonna have to play super safe.
No, we're fine. We're living. But did he use his double jump? No, he did not. Okay. Yeah, well, I was worried that maybe he used it being a little bit too aggressive, but he is usually smarter than that, so we're all good.
The thing is, look, Ignis is gonna love that platform right now.
Yeah, well, charging that flood is huge considering how effective it is against Little Max, as we say, limited toolset. And great work from Ignis waiting on the platform to move him as far to the side as possible to get the maximum kill power.
Yeah, he really used that smashable platform.
Yeah.
Really to his advantage as much as he could.
Yeah.
Just walked out the win because the fact that it moves, it just makes pretty much, what do you call it, camping pretty much even better because you don't even have to you kind of have to just move around your platform.
Yeah,
you're going to get carried around the stage anyways.
Yeah, and you also, I mean, the aggressor has to adapt to its movement, which is not hugely difficult, but it's more difficult than, say, a stationary battlefield platform.
It's more like a frustrating thing, I think.
Yeah, it's a frustration. That's the perfect way to
it's just like, sort of like, you know, like playing like whack-a-mole, if you think.
Yeah, or it's like a fly landing on you. It's not going to hurt you or anything, but you're going to be annoyed the whole time.
Yeah.
That's what the Smashville platform is.
Yeah, because like, you know, if it's on a moving platform like Battlefield, you know where you can go on that platform. But now that he's got that, just another more like dimension of movement, can make it a little more frustrating.
Exactly.
And, you know, he's just forcing Duon to commit. Gets him with pretty much the safest option, you know, just hold that shield. Because, you know, Mac doesn't really get much out of his grabs. Gets the grab of his own, back to us.
Well, speaking of moving platforms, we're pulling it onto Town and City.
This is, if they win this game, they're going into winners finals.
Now here's an interesting shift. If you noticed earlier on, what did they do at the start? They focused on Swithi. Yeah. I think they've identified that Swithi here is the problem, or at the very least the glue that sort of holds us together.
Sort of like that playmaker, if you want to call it.
Yeah, exactly. Or the setup, you know, he may not be getting all the goals, but he's getting all the passes.
Yeah. Pretty much, you know, that playmaker. He's the one that's sort of setting the things up. And Ignis is sort of, you know, just working with it in a way.
Well, he's just such a disruptive influence that's on it.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, you pretty much want to be that because you've got so much speed on it. But all that speed.
One thing Duon unfortunately doesn't have anymore is the KO punch. He finally gets it knocked out of it.
Takes a little pressure away from it. Makes it a little safer to approach.
A lot of pressure, a lot of fear. Makes him less spooky, as Pudge and Finn were saying earlier.
Hey man, we have to be applicable. It is October.
It is October. I am in a Grim Reaper costume.
I'm a scary dude wearing a white shirt.
Yeah, I know. Scary Amir. Productive Amir, the scariest of them all.
Yeah. But we're still, we haven't even seen any stocks lost yet. They're just kind of going at it.
Yeah, this has been a lot slower pace of a game.
I feel like they're just all throwing out these safer moves, just hacking on damage.
Yeah, well,
sort of letting the kills come to them instead of like
I mean, Mishmash was recently saying last Ranbat they hadn't dropped a set in several months. Now they're on the verge of doing such, and I think some of that fear maybe is coming in. Maybe they're taking a step back, reassess their game, and maybe try and take it a little bit more one step at a time than just trying to plow through bracket.
Yeah, and I can see those nerfs coming through. I mean, Mac just lost his stock to a team kill.
Yeah.
So he returns a bit of vengeance on that up B.
Yeah,
Mario.
Payment in kind.
Taking the lead right now.
Yeah. Extra managing to do a decent job of stock tanking though.
He really is. I mean, Gamer Watch and taking all these strong hits.
I don't know if I like not trying to get anything on the edge guard there against Extra, just pulling all your focus on the Duon. I think it could have been done. Swithy's been pretty good with the edge guard so far. I think he needs to pick his target a bit better there.
Yeah, they definitely have to be focusing Extra a little more harder because if you remember, Swithi was just going ham on Extra trying to kill him. Just going super hard, right?
Yeah.
In game 2. That's game 3, I'm sorry. That's kind of what brought them down.
Yeah,
think about
it's paying off well for them.
That immense pressure on Extra really worked out.
Toot gives him the boot.
Extra just learned to thrive off people sagging off.
Ooh, and Sonic with that amazing
S-Smash at the ledge, man. That's just...
Yeah.
All
right.
I love it and I hate it.
One, but not two.
They've got a whole stock ahead in Smash right now. They're really going to have to look to capitalize off that one stock that they had.
All right, great evasion of the flood there from Duon. But good like follow-up edge guard from Ignis.
Yeah, I do respect that after coming out.
And yeah, Duon punishing Extra for getting a little bit too ahead of himself. Not Ignis.
Ignis, yeah, going in for those jabs, but just F-Smash right behind your back. That's a crazy thing.
All right, KO punch on deck here.
I mean, they're going to look to close out some stocks right now.
Well, if you can just take out Sonic, they're in a huge leading position
They really want to take out Sonic.
All right, one stock's all round, but Sonic is at kill percent to some of Little Mac's more powerful setups.
And as you can see, man, Swithi is trying to run away, man. He's playing that runaway Sonic.
That's what you got to do, Sonic. Just run. Got to go fast.
If you can, just run away, because you're really putting yourself at risk committing to something like running in and something unsafe, because you're caught.
Ooh, and that was a great sort of bait there from Extra. Ignis has been using the up B to get out of his grabs a lot, and Extra just patiently waited, shielded, and got a Frank.
Yeah, great adaptation on that.
Extra is always very good at adapting. That's why he's the top of the PR currently.
Yeah, and I mean against Mario, it's something you have to take consideration. The up B and the nair, always good combo breakers. You have to work around them. Just that slight mix-up, just waiting a little bit, hitting with like fast fall, charging up smash, and you fall into it.
All right, KO punch ready. Little Mac's actually bleeding a significant amount here.
But not as much as Sonic, but Sonic is still holding on to this stock. It's actually insane.
Unfortunately, commentators cursed. One very easy kill setup they have here if they can pull it off. If Extra can grab Ignis near Little Mac here, Little Mac just dash up, KO punch, it'll take out Extra, but it'll take out Mario, and that gives them the game.
Yeah, because
Duon goes for the Duon, Extra gets the adapts to Ignis' DI and punishes accordingly.
Yeah, they're really just trying to just keep them off.
They're just trying to cover each other's kill options.
The platform's coming back right now. This is what he's going to try to use to his advantage, like he did in game 3.
Yeah, that said, Extra knows that, and it's so much harder to camp against Game & Watch and Mac rather than that. Yeah.
That up air, he's going to push him around with that. He's going to bully him around the block. He doesn't even have to hit him. It's just a windbox that is just frustrating.
And just one bad enough misstep, and it's all over.
But you know who's really good at 2v1s?
Ignis.
It is Ignis.
It is Ignis. He's good at...
If there's one man in the state who can actually pull this thing, who could 2v1 Mishmash?
The comeback king himself. Well, at least for 2v1s. I don't know his comeback record in, say, singles games where
he's taking all these hits, but he's not.
Yeah. Ignis takes a licking, but he keeps on kicking.
It's around that double ledge trap of theirs, which is, I mean, so threatening.
He's just looking for his opportunities so carefully right now.
I feel like they're also scared too because they don't want to kill each other.
They don't want to kill each other.
They don't want to go too ham, and because like Mac will kill you by accident. Or even Game & Watch, I mean, he's gonna
Game & Watch can kill you by accident.
If he runs and up smashes and accidentally clips on Mac, that's over, you know. You don't want that.
Hells, even if, say, Ignis gets them both off stage and this time recovering.
Safe
And
F tilt.
Duon just pulls that out, and you'll notice my phrasing there. Duon only just pulled that out. Ignis is bloody scary sometimes.
Yeah, man, that was that was so even. It could have gone anywhere. But yeah, just a couple of those F tilts that they're pretty safe in that frame data. We'll take him out of that percent. That was roughly like 150, 60.
Yeah, it was. Well, the last percent I remember Ignis being on was 148, so it had to be at least that high.
Yeah, circa 150.
Yeah.
It's going to have to take you out, especially with a Mac
All right.
that also had a bit of rage of
Coming
his own.
in on Game 3 Battlefield, last game. I mean, could this be the sort of the start of the fall, or at least a competent rival to Mishmash?
I'd like to think it is like that. If they are actually to continue like this as a team, I mean, they've been playing excellent since game 5,
Yeah, well,
like, they've actually been able to keep up the pace of this team. And they've done some pretty impressive ones.
I mean, even if they lose it here, as long as it isn't like a domination.
No,
I mean, that's just
it's
good.
definitely
Little Mac's already down, so yeah, I think that domination's out a bit. I mean, this is a good confidence builder. I mean, we've got SXC coming up in just a bit over a month, about a month and 2 weeks. And I mean, Mishmash is considered the best team in Australia, period.
Along with Jason Lumi.
True. But I mean, if Ignis and Extra, I'm not Ignis and Extra, Olympic Games can do this well against the Mishmash team, and that's going to give them huge confidence coming out of state here.
Yeah. I'm hoping that they're going to team at SXC. I'd love to see that.
I mean, unless Swithi can't make it there, I can't imagine why.
He has mentioned that he does want to come,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's confirmed that he is.
Yeah, well, oh!
Gets him that space.
Gets him the counter edge guard, yeah, real life.
But double kill for Little Mac.
And a good solid taunt from Extra.
Yeah, and we're on pretty much an even playing field, just minus the percent that Mac has, but he does have a tail.
Extra with those taunts just showing he's not afraid.
No,
He's
no,
like,
he's
you're
loving
doing
this.
well, please. This is my scene. I own it. I'm on top of the PR. I'm, again, part of the best, or at least tied best doubles team in Australia. All right, you've done some little tricks, but you don't got anything on me. So let's see if his gaming can back up his taunting. All right, yeah, and Olympic Games has pulled into sort of a lower position right now here. Oh, but that's probably going to kill Duon unless Extra can come in for the recovery, which he cannot.
He wanted to, but there was 2 bodyguards of Mario and Sonic there. It's like, you're not getting here, man. Cut off.
This is a real problem with Little Mac's recovery. It's not that he's easy to edge guard. There are a lot of characters who are easy to edge guard. It's that he's easy to safely, quickly, and efficiently edge guard.
Yeah. Pretty much just go deep, throw it like a nair.
Yeah, well, that was literally a nair. I mean, so many characters can just, like, stand in the middle, nair, drop down, nair, hit him with a spike from the lunar recovery. So many
That's what that's what Ignis has been doing off stage. He really loves that neutral there. Just goes off and just pushes him away just enough to ruin everything. Yeah. It's such a safe move.
Why give extra time to help out Duon? Like, it's the exactly perfect move for the situation.
It works out excellently. He just pushes him off just
And one thing that's going to be interesting here, who's going to be the first, and probably a deciding factor, who's going to be the first team to drop down to a total of 2 stops? I mean, right now...
I feel like that's what's sort of...
Boom. All right, it's Olympic Games.
That could have gone anywhere.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. All right.
This could be very disappointing.
Oh, no! Trying to get a little bit
them.
too much pressure on Mario, and unfortunately, Duon just swings out Extra. With Duon being as high percentage as it is, that could honestly be a game-deciding
Don't forget that Mario's pretty much on the same percent.
True, but Mario doesn't have Little Mac's auto recovery.
He doesn't.
Let's be real, like, and this is what I'm talking about. Doesn't have a little auto recovery.
Great.
All right.
Could have been a 1v1
Extra.
if he missed the tech.
Yeah, Extra 2v1.
Trying to get Ignis away right now. And I mean, why wouldn't you?
Extra's just got to go for a safe kill on Ignis right now. Take it in the 2v1 against Swithi, which on paper he's favored for.
Yeah, I think he'd like that 1v1.
Getting Swithy's percent up to parity is also important, but it's definitely of secondary importance to just taking Ignis out.
F smash.
Not enough though.
Pretty unsafe actually, jumping on with that fair.
And this is the other problem here. All right.
I like that.
Yeah,
I actually like that.
I like it. It was worth the risk. Yeah.
No, he got rid of the lag. That would have been because Extra would have punished that.
True.
That's why he threw him away.
Yeah. Oh right. You know that was even smarter than I thought it was. Yeah. No. Good call. Yeah. Good catch.
And here we go. That's meant to be it.
That's enough. That's Mishmash down. And this is huge.
This is definitely huge.
If you're only just coming into following the Vic Smash scene, this is big. This is monumental.
This is something that hasn't happened in ages.
Yeah, like
somebody handing them that Earl actually.
yeah.
And there we go. Could this be like the birth?
Swithi has got the biggest freaking grin on his face right
he's
now.
Loving it. He's loving it, man. Ask him if he loves teams, you know.
All right. I think we'll stop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't it be
recording now.
Recording.
We'll stop it. Aiko, where the hell did you put the mouse? Oh, there. Right.
The big bright thing next to
All right.